Hello, how you doing everyone? Let me clean you. Whoa, there's a lot happening. Some things that I should have switched off before I went live. But hey, while we're there, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I've just reached 22,000 people have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you to each and every one of you. That is truly amazing. And every time somebody subscribes to my YouTube channel, I do like Sadie to come and clean your computer screen. Anyway, you haven't come here to meet Sadie. Thank you, Sadie. You've come here to watch 9 videos of Sam Lee. These are sprawled right out to recent days. He's arrogant. He's full of himself. He's claiming he's going to start up another opportunity, and he's going to be the one backing it, just like he did with Vend 5. Yes, Vend 5, I think, or 4. I'm not sure if it got to 5, but the reason why it was called Vend, because it was VideoLook that fell over when all the money ran out, and then they rebooted it again and called it VideoLook 2, and then they called it Vend, and then they decided that that would never end. See, Vend, VideoLook, never end. But then they released VideoLook 3, and I think VideoLook 4, and the idea behind that was that it would never end. And Sam would be at the head of it all and would have no other leaders influencing the collapse. Well, that collapsed. Since then, Sam Lee has been detained in Dubai. He claims that Interpol issued a red notice for him, and to help them with their investigation, he decided it would be a good idea to hand himself into Dubai authorities. Well, 7 days later, he let Bloomberg Business Weekly, Allison, know that he'd been released, and it was business as normal. But little did I know, around this time he was releasing these videos, and he's got, I think, 8 subscribers, and he's got about 14 videos. So I thought I'd help him get his message out, because on his YouTube channel, which I'm going to keep secret as much as I can so I can keep feeding you the news, I'm back to provide insights to the brave few who seek the unknown. It sounds like Star Wars. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's listen to these. It'll be a bit mucky, but let's listen to what Sam's first message was all about, and we'll make a start. Let's get into it, Sam.
Hello, it's Sam Lee, and I'm filming from an undisclosed location as I value my privacy. But moving forward in 2025, we need to get some facts straight. And for that to happen, I need to be very public.
So this is Sam being very public. As I said, his YouTube channel's got 8 subscribers. I've got 20, so I'm helping you out here, Sam. And also he's got 14 videos that he's trying to make very public. He's claiming he's the biggest, one of the biggest guys in the world when it comes to crypto opportunities. Everybody should just shut up and listen to Sam.
Which is fine. It's not what I like to do, but it's what I have to do, because many people are looking for answers. So, where am I right now? It's December 31st of 2024. This is the last message I will be sending, as well as the first message I'll be sending for the year. As 2025 is not just the beginning of a new year, but the beginning of what's left of this decade. I have a 5-year plan, one that I'll be very, very public about, directly communicating with you through social media. And this 5-year plan will bring not blockchain into the mainstream, but the mainstream global economy onto the blockchain technology. We will run into a lot of friction, but hey, haven't I done that already? Haven't I already dealt with regulators long enough to know what they want and what they can and can't do? So here's to one of the most epic journeys to come, and watch this space. Give me your attention and stay tuned. Hello, it's Sam Lee.
Right, so that's the first of 9 videos that we're going to have a quick look at. If you don't mind, Lisa, I see you come into the chat room. I don't know who you are, and if you can chat to me in the chat box, you're more than welcome to come on stage, but I'm not going to let, in my opinion, a random come up on stage at the moment, if you're wondering what that ringing was. Now, interestingly enough, he picked 5 years as a, I've forgotten how he worded it now, but 5 years is also the maximum fine that you can have for financial fraud in America. So I'm wondering if he doesn't realize that they don't actually have social media in prisons in America. Now, I could be wrong because I haven't been in prison myself, but that is food for thought. Hey, Lisa Jane, nice to see you here. Thanks for being in the chat room. So we've got Sam Lee's Australian's biggest embarrassment since Ralph Harris. Now, that's a cracker. Well done, Microsoft certified trainer. Hello, Lisa. We've got 2 Lisas in here. We're going to have Lisa Jane and Lisa Hatchin. That's so cool. He should be in jail. Yes, he should be in jail, which is absolutely incredible. But anyway, now we have some evidence that Sam Lee is out. Now, this video, from all my research, I'm actually guessing was actually recorded before he allegedly handed himself in to Interpol, because this was recorded on December the 25th. So let's see what the next video he has to say for himself. He's got a nice shirt on, actually. It looks quite good on him, just saying.
Hi, I'm Sam Lee. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Today's January 1st, 2025, and this is a new year. Where we're at is a new beginning. Now, what happened in the last 18 months is a true demonstration of course, a lot of misguided information brought by people who simply did not understand. So, I truly believe.
Now, I'm just going to stop it there for a bit, because this is the thing that all scammers say, that everyone doesn't understand. Now, I understand quite well that a lot of people have put money and invested a lot of money into his crypto investments and lost a lot of money. So to actually just keep saying the same stuff and not have any new material is a massive fail. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Lisa, you fell off the stage again. A massive fail, because everyone doesn't understand Sam. Is there a possibility, Sam, that you're talking shit and don't make any sense to the human race? And maybe you should practice all your, you don't understand what's really going on stuff, and just practice it in front of the mirror rather than doing YouTube shorts. Just an idea out there.
That there were more capable people than me to lead this community and to do the right thing.
And I also would like to know what community you're actually talking about, Sam. I mean, are you part of hyper community? Is hyper community a thing? Or is it a community, someone who believes in crypto opportunities and the like? Lisa, this isn't working and it's disruptive. Just saying, but we'll try again. Okay. Lisa, are you there? Hello, Lisa. No, it didn't.
I'm here.
You are there. Good. Now I've lost myself on stage now. How can we help you today, Lisa?
Say again.
How can we help you?
Oh, what a load of rubbish in it.
Well,
I'm
it
just
is
listening
really.
to you. I'm at my
no.
daughter.
All right.
I can't really.
All right. If you
because
can't
the
really
baby-
talk, that's okay. But something I just might put you in the quiet because I'm halfway through a thing here. So I'm just trying to put myself back on the stage now because I've lost myself now. What have I done with that? Click that one there. Click that one there. And I've lost my own camera. Well, that's exciting. I didn't want that camera anyway. Let's see if I can put myself back. Oh, there we go. Camera. There I am. Big version of me. That's who I want. Why is it so awkward at the moment? Oh, I see. Well, look, we'll just have to reposition ourselves here. We will put USB. We'll put wide. Hello, Lisa.
Can you? I'm going to whisper because I'm in the baby's room.
Okay.
I cannot believe that he's trying to bring another Hyperverse back. Another same old scam.
Well, that's what scammers do. Rinse and repeat. Same thing, same shit, different day, really, isn't it? Yeah, I know it is. It is amazing, and I stumbled across these videos just yesterday, and it actually blows me away that he thinks he's somebody because he really is nobody in this world. And if going by what I believe, he's part of Hypertech Group, and he's just a puppet. He was the manager that was put in front of the people, easy man to the slaughter and the like. So let's carry on and see his claims and his arrogantness is what I've wrote a blog about this, and we'll go through this after we've listened to these 9 videos. But he's so arrogant and so full of himself, and he really is a washed up scammer. So let's have a listen. Oop, let's have a listen. Go, Sam.
But ultimately, where are we now? Another year of failure and another year of disappointment. Why? Because simply the maths did not add up, and the people who were in charge of communicating that information were not honest.
So either he's talking about Gobi and Tammy, I don't know. But because the maths did not add up. Now, anyone that runs a Ponzi scheme or a scam will tell you that the mathematics behind them do not exist, because you go 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 4 is 8, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 100, and it goes off the calculator scale very quick because there's only so many silly people out there that actually invest in these Ponzi schemes. So if he's claiming that his Ponzi scheme didn't work because the maths didn't add up, I think everyone that's running a Ponzi scheme is trying to find that magical formula where a Ponzi scheme can actually sustain themselves. Yeah. What do you think, Lisa?
I agree with you.
That's the attitude I like to hear in the room. Well done. Thank you. So let's carry on. We've got a little bit more of this one. We've got 7 more videos coming up of Sam actually looking quite smug. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Lisa, I know that your daughter lost $10,000 to this scam.
Over 10,000.
Yep. And here he is sitting quite smugly telling people that they didn't listen to him. So let's use...
And he had the audacity to actually talk to my daughter on FaceTime, talking to me one day, knowing...
So you theoretically could say everybody that lost their money did listen to him because he wanted them to invest in his opportunity. And if they did invest in their opportunity and lost their money, is that not part of listening to Sam? Because did he tell you not to invest in these platforms? No, he didn't. He told you to invest in these platforms. And everybody's still got their money in these platforms. And in the video I did last night about this, he claimed that people that bought the Bitcoin at 10 cents on the dollar have now made... they were buying Bitcoin at $10 each way back, and he told everyone to hold. He probably told everyone to sell them as well at one point, but he's going to go with the let's hedge your bet story. And he told everyone who bought Bitcoin for $10 to hold, and he said now it's worth $100. I told you so. I think everyone would say I told you so with Bitcoin. But anyway, what he's telling you here is that people don't listen to Sam, people don't understand what he's scamming people with, and because of that, we should just blindly do exactly what Sam says do. Anyway, let's carry on.
So
monkey, it's like monkey being a monkey do.
Some more information being provided tomorrow. But for now, enjoy your New Year's. Enjoy knowing that 2025 is the year that is the pivot point for your momentum and your success. Thank you. Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Look at that. He drinks a lot, doesn't he? I reckon what's going to get him eventually, maybe the authorities can't nab him out of Dubai, but I think his liver's going to give up on him because he drinks all the time, and eats all the time. And what is he eating today? Dumplings. That's amazing, isn't it? All right, on to the next video. Video number 7. We're going backwards here. Whoops, did that work? Let's go again. Here he is, drinking tea.
Hi, it's Sam again.
Hi, Sam.
It's the 2nd of January. Happy New Year. I would like to take a little bit more of time to address the elephant in the room, because January in 2024, I got served and charged by the US government on my $1.89 billion civil case.
He's not admitting ownership of that. And I don't believe for a second Sam was actually the person that instigated. He's not intelligent enough to start up Hyperverse and run it like he did. I believe it's Hypertech Group, the company he has to work for under duress. He's probably trapped in there under human trafficking status, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so there he is claiming and acknowledging the fact that he had been served by America's official for his connection in regards to the $1.9 billion Hyperverse case.
And let's be clear that I'm very grateful for all the leaders and the community that...
I mean, what the hell is a leader, and who appoints these leaders? Because in my opinion, a leader is somebody who's in charge of some community, like a church group or a sports club, and they decide to deceive everybody in the sports club or in the community they're a part of, like the religious community, and exploit people. And all of a sudden they get this title as a leader. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up and I was a young fella, we didn't really have leaders as such. We called them elders. Older people, more mature people, people in the know. I don't know what we call, but the word leader and I don't get on very well because it seems like it's some sort of pinnacle or somebody's way up there if they're a leader. But every time I've watched their leaders, people like Gobi and Tammy, or this lady I've been busting lately called Megan and her sister Regan, who are two twins, they're not leaders. They are scammers who are ruthless, bottom feeders of the planet. They should be made extinct, in my opinion, or locked up, and they can all scam each other. I mean, if you want to invest in an opportunity and you really think it's something you believe in, go do it. But don't incite and encourage other people to get involved in these opportunities. Anyway, back to Sam.
Have provided them with the information that they have gotten to make this decision. Because although things have played out in the background for years and I've been constantly negotiating with them to achieve a fair outcome, they have chosen to put the charge on me instead.
Now that is a load of rubbish, because the men in black, the same people that served him in connection with his $1.9 billion scam, telephoned me with joy telling me that he had been detained in Dubai. And we thought he was going to stay in jail. The fact that he's got out really is showing the mockery of the Dubai system for some reason. But he has no evidence to actually back up what he just said. In my opinion, it is a false statement, and it's to give you a veneer of the fact that this guy is someone when he's a nobody.
Now, the great thing is the charge is based on false information.
Oh, is it really? So he's alleging all the charges, all the government departments that have sent him charges for his connection and his photo on every pitch deck that we saw, along with Ryan Jew, that it is false. I mean, that's an easy statement to make, but what evidence do you have to back up that bullshit, Sam?
So, that is why, even though I was put on the Interpol Red Notice, I've gone into custody, dealt with the matter through due process, and am now out. And it's always easy to fight a case when you have truth on your side. And the case being fabricated for the purposes of serving those that are in power will just define how I'm going to be able to continue in 2025 to repeat history all over again.
Now that there is a real slap in the face to everyone that lost money into VidiLook, VAV, We Are All Satoshi, Stable Opinion, Stable Deo, all these opportunities that he has been part of that have lost all their money, and he's just going to rinse and repeat and start all over fresh again. Now, it is actually breathtaking, the fact that he thinks he hasn't done anything wrong. Sam, if you're watching this video, every single stunt that you've done, every investment opportunity you've told people to put money in, like VAV, can you explain that? We've got videos of you telling people to put $150 in to your platform, and you are guaranteeing within 24 hours they'll get $75 worth of that money out, and within a 48 period they would be able to take their initial investment out of $150. Day one, people could take out the first part, and then day two, all the funds were frozen. But you kept releasing packages, one at $750, another one at $1,500, claiming you were going to let people get their money back within 48 hours. Stupidly, people believed it. There was a lady in Australia, Vera, who was in the Guardian newspaper, published by Sarah Martin. Do a search for it. She and her partner bought 2 of these packages for $3,000 each, which is nearly $6,000 in Australia. And they lost a lot. Now, that's something that you told people to do, and they did, and they lost their money. You also made claims on videos that I had that you were going to refund that money within 48 hours, and you didn't. You also put an additional membership package on We Are All Satoshi for $5,000, where people who just thought you were a great guy could invest $5,000. I've got videos of Yvonne Henry facilitating some couple in Australia with their superannuation money for $102,000, and they signed it all over to you on a promissory note. You started up We Are All Satoshi. You told people that 30% of the money that went into We Are All Satoshi was going into what you call a vault horizon. Everyone criticized me because they said you don't understand what a vault is. Well, I do understand the vault because you walked out of the company in Hyperverse Ponzi, picked up the keys from the vault horizon and moved it from one vault horizon to another vault horizon. And then he put that money into a bank called Casher Bank, claiming that they were paying 36% per annum and people were going to get 3% dividends per month. Now, 500 days are up. You told people to put that money into We Are All Satoshi, and you told them it was secured with the vault horizon, 30% of the money. And now all that money's gone. And Hyperverse, well, he's decided to pay out that money in a token called BTCC token, which is a worthless community token, where now people are too far invested. They can't get their money out of the platform. And within the platform, Hyperverse, who works for Hypertech Group, because we've got videos of him proving this, is now releasing new products within that environment. And you get a 40% discount if you sign up for things like Liquid Pay. You might have not heard of Liquid Pay. Yeah, well, it was actually called 9Pay, a credit card by Visa. Bloomberg, Business Week, interviewed Hyperverse Ponzi. He claims he's got 120 staff working for him. No proof of it whatsoever. He just said it, and everyone has to believe him because they got it. One day, Hyperverse will be saying, well, you are, Sam, that you should have just listened to me. Visa come out with a statement, which they don't normally do. And they said they don't even know who Hyperverse Ponzi is, and they have no understanding about 9Pay. A week later, he rebranded 9Pay for no reason, and he's now calling it Liquid Pay. So if you go to liquidpay.com, you'll find a website that I have set up warning people not to, get this, be part of the pre-sale. Now, if you go into Liquid Pay, you drop it's LQ, no I, in the start of it, pay. But if you go to liquid with no I at the start, .finance, you'll find a website with broken links, /liquid pay, and you'll find the fake credit card. And it's still got Visa's name on it. Unreal that these guys can be so arrogant. If you are doubting that Sam Lee is true and genuine, everybody I talk to know that Sam Lee is a scammer. They actually nickname him Scam Lee. If you believe Sam, I would love to hear from you. The question is, why are people still believing people like Hyperverse Ponzi, other people that are associated to Sam Lee? It hasn't caught up with them yet. They haven't understood. They don't know that these other guys are all in the same game. They're all working at deceiving people and collecting money for the cartel networks like the Chinese or the Russians. Let not me get me started. But anyway, let's carry on and listen to what Sam Lee's arrogant self is trying to incite a crowd with his 8 subscribers on his YouTube channel and his 14 videos, and he wants to go global with these videos. Well, let's help you get out there, Sam. Let's give you enough rope to hang yourself.
What I mean by that is in 2019, this is when I started my journey by merging affiliate marketing into our tokenomics and business models. In 2019, we have started off achieving significant success. And through Hypercapital, I'm going to repeat that same model. Nothing's changing because what isn't broken, don't fix it. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
So he's alleging business is normal. Now, Hypercapital, that's a really interesting one, because if you don't know, Hypertech started off doing presentations and then they rebranded it to Hypercapital. And that got nicknamed as a scam. So they rebranded that to Hyperfund, and then it went to Hyperverse. And that's Hyperfund and Hyperverse is when this scam of his really got momentum. Now, I say the scam of his, I still do not believe that Sam Lee is the instigator to all this. I still believe he's working for the cartel network and he's under duress doing what he does. And that smirk on his face, well, you can wipe that off your face. Anyway, then it went from, so it went to Hypercapital, to Hypernation, to Hypercosmos. And then it went, did it go to Hypercapital then? Can't remember now. I've said too many hypers. And then it went to Diversal. Diversal now don't want any connection with Hyperverse. And then we've found out that they're all operating out of the same building. Ironically, Alice from Bloomberg Business Week said that the building that they were operating out of has been closed down, which is quite a hard case. And also at that time, Garrett Blakely actually alleged that they had 400 or 500 staff working there. Sam Lee claimed that the staff that were working there was actually a call center in another statement to another newspaper. And they were all released from prison. And Sam picked up these people and said he would give them a job and also accommodation. And it was meant to be in a 5-star, well, it could have been a 5-star hotel that he alleged he owned. And Garrett did talk something about it, something like a hotel worth $25-30 million that Sam Lee was meant to be the owner of. And he was letting people live in there and work for him at this call center. What I found out through my research is people, Diversal, were operating out of the same building. We Global, Blockchain Era, X Pro, all their software was developed by the same people that were spitting out Hyperverse. We even found the production team in Malaysia that were doing all the Mr. H videos. Remember Mr. H and Mrs. H and all those videos that they were doing at the time? And remember how we've had Stephen Reese Lewis. They've actually found the real Stephen Reese Lewis, lives in Thailand, sports announcer. That was all the journalism that Sarah Martin from the Guardian newspaper did. And over the last 8 months, we've been helping Bloomberg with their investigations. They've gone to Dubai twice. They've actually interviewed Shahbaz Anwar face to face. How much exposure do we need for people who are investing in these scams to actually realize it's a scam? How can this guy here who started We Are All Satoshi still have a movement happening? Are people in Australia and New Zealand still actively promoting it like it's the best thing since sliced bread? Do they not believe that Sam is a scammer? Do they still believe this guy's true and genuine? So Shahbaz Anwar comes along, claims he worked for Hypertech Group, claims that he was employed by Hyper One, and now he claims that he is a successful entrepreneur who started his own corporation at the age of 17. Had to have friends help him set up the corporation because you're not legally allowed to set up one until you're 18. He provided tech services to Marble Studios. He provided IT services to government departments. This is what he tells people. And then, get this, he discovered some form of AI that every person in the world uses, but he can't tell you what it is because he signed an NDA. And if you know anything about NDAs, they don't normally stop you talking about what type of intervention you do or anything like that. It's just bullshit. We've even got Shahbaz Anwar on video telling people that he waded up to the server room up to here when Dubai was having the floods and saved the servers that We Are All Satoshi was running on and Boomerang at the time. We fully exposed the Boomerang website and we showed that there was no such thing as arbitrage trading going on. All the calculations were derived from the website. We could actually tell people how much money to put into an exchange. We could tell them what exchanges to pick, and we could mathematically tell them exactly to the cent how much money they would get back into their MetaMask wallet. And they were investing $500 in a Boomerang license, being told that they could turn those $500 licenses into $1,500 in a day. And then when it opened and it launched, they claimed that they crashed the Polygon network. because they were doing 300 transactions a minute. Polygon Network can handle 64,000 transactions a second. So it's just total bullshit. They feed this to these people. And then they took the website down once we turned it inside out and we showed everybody. We had people who still believed in Boomerang going in there, practicing with the things that we told them that was going on. They confronted Carl Miller, Joe, Chavis. Oh, yes, we know it's been doing that, they said. They took the website offline and then they put it back for a short time and now it's offline. Now, this amazing arbitrage trading platform where we watched over $250,000 get siphoned from mum and dad investors a day. We could see $250,000. We were watching all the money, we were watching all the trading, and we broke the Enigma machine. We did this. Myself, my Avengers, we spent hours and hours doing this, but the scam still goes on. And now we've got Sam Lee back, claiming that he's going to do this hyper capital thing. And he's going to carry on doing what he's done in the past. Business as normal. So what's got to happen here? We need you guys to wake up. We need people to go after these guys. I went to a global, what did I went to? I always forget the name of it. I went to the Global Financial Crime Summit 2024 in Sydney. I got invited to go. Somebody paid for my tickets, $2,000 tickets to go to this seminar. And we met 150 delegates from around the world that fight crimes. And there was a lady who was from the Sydney University. She was a psychologist. And she pointed at me in the audience and she said, the only way to fight these criminals is disruption. Imagine if there's a Zoom meeting and Sam Lee's in there trying to peddle his new revived scheme and 100 people went in there and just caused disruption. He'd be forced to shut it down. We just need to follow these guys around and cause as much disruption. The lady on the stage pointed at me and said, the only way to stop these people at the moment is disruption. But in the meantime, my Avengers, myself, we're building a database to stop these people. Rob Worley, what are we doing? Nice haircut. Oh my goodness, Rob's been publishing lots. I heard all the blinks, but I ignored it. So let's carry on and let's see the next one, what Sam's going to do, because there's a nice cheery face there. Here we go.
Today is January 3rd, and 16 years ago, Satoshi Nakamoto introduced Bitcoin to the world by uploading his source code onto the World Wide Web, forever changing the way value can be exchanged in a decentralized ecosystem. This simple concept has been, of course, the catalyst for many people like me to be involved in a greater value exchange and distribution ecosystem. 10 years later, in 2019, I created Hypercapital as the first 3x rewards model for a token distribution.
Now that's really interesting that he's alleged that he started Hypercapital, because this is actually some of the first stuff I've actually heard of where he's actually claimed he's done something like that. So I've actually got, while he's talking, I'm just going to see if I can find it, but I've actually got the organizational chart, which you won't have seen unless you've been watching my videos. But this is actually really interesting. So I'm just going to flip from that back to another window. Okay, and this is meant to be the hyper, I don't want to stuff it up by saying it. I'll just get this in the right. So this is the Hypertech Group, what do we call it? I'm trying to put your messages on the screen there, Rob. Hypertech Group organizational chart. So he reckons, so originally we've got Colin Star Capital and Blockchain Global. Now, Colin Star Capital was Ryan Jew. Blockchain Global was Sam Lee. Colin Star Capital wanted to buy Blockchain Global. Now, rumored 400 Bitcoin was going to be the price, plus I think $1.7 million in cash. And I believe that that deal went south. That was the alleged buy price, so Ryan Jew could buy Sam Lee out. I believe that Ryan Jew got ownership of Blockchain Global because Blockchain Global had the exchange where $58 million went missing, and Sam and Ryan's still in hiding, even though I've got a video of him, and they fled to Dubai, so the press said. And then Sam, 8 months after that happened, popped up his head in Dubai. So I believe that Ryan's got all the money. That's what my hunch. They formed Hypertech Group. And then Hcash Foundation, well, that's one of the tokens they used to build the Hypertech Group. And then if you have a look a bit down, you can see there's a hyper community, Hyper Fund. And now Hyper Fund, remember I said Hypertech Group, Hyper Fund, Hyper Capital, Hyper Cosmos, Hyperverse, and also the other one, Hyper Nation. And then they had utilities in there like mining, gaming, education, media, digital wallet. So I presume they were going to make an exchange again, an online merchant, whatever that is. They had Hyper Mall and a whole lot of other things. Then they had the token layers, MOF, which you would have heard of. No HU, but I think that was meant to be Hcash. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know. So that was the company structure that Sam Lee was talking about. But in that video that you just heard, really interesting, that he's claimed that he started Hyper Capital. So Hypertech, and then Hyper Capital, and then they rebranded it to Hyper Fund, and then Hyperverse, Hyper Nation. You get it. A lot of hype going on, not much activity. So he must think that he is clean, which is really interesting. So let's carry on. Well, that's my chat room window. Let's go to the right one. There we go. And I'll just put that straight and pump him up a bit. So let's go. Oops, maybe too much. Don't want to give him too much. It's already gone to his head. And what have you got there? Lisa. It's Rob saying hello. Sam has done freaking everything, including bringing through the most amazing, I can't read that word, portage, arbitrage trading. That was a goodie, wasn't it? And everyone listened to Sam and it fell over. So I don't know why he goes on about if everyone listened to me, everything would have been okay. Some of Sam's promissory notes are being sold at Christie's. One of them was self-destructed like the Banksy. Oh, I remember that one. That was really cool when he had the fax machine shred the artwork and it jammed halfway down. Look at Danny go. His dyslexia, you know. Rob, you got too many comments here for me to read, so we're just going to leave Rob's comments on the chat room. But and make sure you have done the, there is a poll, and I'd love you guys to participate in the poll. Hyperverse is better. We've got 10 votes so far. So let's carry on listening to more about Sam. Here we go, Sam. Your time to shine.
And staking platform. Right now, we're going to repeat history again.
Oh, we are friggin' saved, aren't we? Isn't that just, it's fantastic. We're going to repeat history again. Why would you want to repeat Hyperverse? Anyone put their hand up if you've got a good reason why we should repeat Hyperverse. Anyone want to know? Let's have Sam. He was going to tell you. Look at that. Look on his face. It's like I've had a few beers. I can get the camera out. I'm going to do some recording.
In 2025.
He's giving you guys hope that there's going to be a way to get your passive incomes yet.
My journey starts again as we leverage the original 3X model and to build this community anew.
Unreal. So he's literally talking about bringing Hyperverse back. And he's also admitted that he started up Hyper Capital, which theoretically is Hyperverse. So maybe he thinks, you know what I actually really think, guys? I mean, I need to say this, and this is on camera. I believe that Sam's been brought in for questioning, and after 7 days of talking to him, his only option to stay out of jail is to come out in the public arena and alleged he's going to do another scam, and Interpol and Dubai decide they're going to use it to entrap people who get involved in anything Sam's doing. So this could be a big ploy just to bring out all the VIP fives to have another rinse and repeat go at making money, and then they're all going to get arrested and they're all going to get locked up and they're all going to live happily ever after in a Dubai prison. Maybe this is just like Brenda Chunga, who is about to be sentenced, I think on Tuesday, coming up this week. which will be on the 14th. I've got a snippet from somebody who used to, I won't say how I know them, and she's finally going to be sentenced. Now, she was brought in on the 3rd of December 2022, maybe 23, I think it was, and they brought her in for questioning, and she allegedly brought in $640,000 for Hyperverse in America, and she got let out, and she reintroduced Sam Lee to the Hyper community, and the Hyper community were told that Sam was going to lead them back to getting their money back. He was going to go back to corporate. And these are all the lies that we hear. Sam was going to talk to the corporate to get their money back. Now he's alleging that he is Hyper Capital. So that is a lie on video that we have. Remember that video? I showed it last night, actually, if you go back and watch yesterday's video. And Sam, we had, what's her name? We had Brenda Chunga in there, sweating like a rapist, actually, interviewing Sam Lee, trying to reintroduce him to the Hyper community. Anyway, let's carry on and listen to Sam. I'm sure you don't want to listen to me. You want to listen to these videos that we haven't seen before, eh? All right, let's do it. Go on, Sam.
I look forward to having you guys on board. I invite you to find out more. And of course, you guys have my mobile phone number, so contact me anytime.
I sent Sam a text yesterday. I said, it's nice to have you back, Sam. Some of my videos are getting a bit flat, and it's nice to have Sam. He does bring the traffic in.
Thank you.
Well, that was riveting. Right, video number...
I just want to say a couple of things. Why do regulatory warnings for the space that I'm in, which involves blockchain
What space is Sam really in? He's in outer space? Out of mind?
assets and digital currencies, really hit the models that involve affiliate marketing?
So it's really funny he's actually changed multi-level marketing to affiliate marketing because Jarvis, who might be made redundant soon, has started up affiliate marketing 3.0 and set it up as a DAO, which is really ridiculous, but let's not go down that track. But it's funny that he switched out the word to affiliate marketing. It's a nicer way of, rather than saying scam or multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing's been around for years, isn't it?
Reason being is that affiliate marketing allows for things to last a lot longer, and because they last for a lot longer, the regulators have the job to inform their constituents that these are unregulated instruments that they should be wary of and have no protection against. So I applaud everyone involved in affiliate marketing, because what you have is a much longer term model than the meme coins. And
now I think that Sam's disgusting ditched attempt of trying to get people who are involved in We Are All Satoshi to come over and diversify and join his new scam, perhaps. Maybe that's what he's trying to do here. He's trying to side with people who are involved in affiliate marketing, and maybe he's trying to take on hypertech groups, Jarvis and his clad. Who knows? The plot thickens.
the altcoins in our ecosystem. The nature of what we do in our space must have a rewards model and a distribution model that involves affiliate marketing, and I'm here to lead the charge. You know why? Because I have been wrongly accused, and I have come out on the other side with no further issues. So
get this. So Sam's just made a public statement there on his YouTube channel of 8 subscribers that he has been wrongly accused. Now, how many people have seen videos of Sam saying to invest in VAV? How many people have you seen Sam encouraging to get involved in VidiLook? How about Stable Deo, which was meant to be a real estate company? Did you know that? Stable Opinion. And it was meant to raise $20 million, only raised $200,000. And they were going to buy bits of real estate. And it was going to be all put on the blockchain. And they finished up becoming a KYC provider. So Sam, I've got him on stage saying that he's got 500,000 people's names who are crypto investors, and he was willing to sell the database. What part of this does he not understand that we've got on video of all these false claims? Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. as Rob Willie would say, who's frantic in the chat room at the moment. Go, Sam.
Join me, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
So we were looking forward to seeing Sam tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's right
This is
here.
your chance. This is 2025.
Just in case you didn't know what year it was, this is 2025.
And your chance is right now to be part of the next revolution. And this time it's going to be different because guess what? I'm here to
Guess what? This time it's going to be different. Now, everybody who's listened to Sam, whether it was good or bad, I think everybody, except the leaders, whoever they are lost or gained money. A lot of leaders taken off the money. A lot of sour grapes. A lot of people not satisfied with Sam Lee. People complaining about his behavior, his drinking behavior. But this time it's going to be different. Don't know. So it's going to be different. So all the people that made a lot of money, that's great. They don't want it to be different. All the people that lost a lot of money, they want it to be different. So 50% of people lost money. Another 50% of people made money. But this time it's going to be different. So is everybody going to make money? And where's this money going to come from?
communicate directly with you and not with anyone else. Okay? Leaders who are honest will still be with me. Okay? The leaders who are not will basically keep throwing me under a bus until they realize that they are nothing to me anymore.
Oh, he's talking about Gobi.
Giving the leaders, I'm giving them a chance to really lead. Because guess what? I've been honest, I've been direct, and I've been cleared. Okay? Charged, Interpol, and released. I'm here right now, 2025, with the next 5-year plan. I'll see you on the other side, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. This is your chance.
Yeah, so that's interesting. The 5-year plan is funny that it's 5 years because there's also a 5-year imprisoned term in America. And another video we did last night, which I might play if I get carried away, Sam alleges that he's going to go back and face the music in America, or he's going to be trapped in Dubai, or he had to do some really disgusting things in jail to save his bacon. Who knows? Let's go for another one.
Thank you everyone for your feedback. It's the 8th of January and I'm sitting here just wondering.
Sorry about the noise, but Sam doesn't know much about audio gear. He's just sitting here wondering
That I need to continue doing what I do because
he needs to continue doing what he does because he doesn't know anything else. Danny, watch out for that long eyebrow here. I don't get you, Rob. Oh, there we go. Best viewers. I've got some scammer in here trying to get me viewers. That would be awesome. Agencies are effing disgrace. They do nothing which just empowers these guys. Well, maybe that's true. Let's carry on.
this is important not to me, but to you. Why is this important to you? Is because I've already thanked leaders, I've already thanked regulators, and now I thank you for your attention. It is important to you because the truth will be lost if I don't drive from the front and give you all the information you need to understand how the world works. Because those who are left in the dark.
So there you go again. He's talking about how people don't understand how the world works. I've got a pretty good insight on it. I left school at 14, so I'm fully educated, but I think I understand how the world works. I was brought up in a religious cult, so that part of it I don't like. But I think if you do the right thing and be a good person, build good relationships with people, don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, that's a pretty good thing. Stop at red lights, walk on the grass every now and again when there's a sign saying don't walk on the grass. Don't drink to excess. Basically, the world's going to be a good place. Do to others that you want done to yourself rather than do to others before they do to you. I mean, what planet is Sam Lee in? Now, if you're going to go to Dubai and bump into Sam Lee, make sure you make that bump pretty big because I'm pretty sure there'll be a whole lot of people wanting to finish him off for you. He definitely has a few issues. Definitely.
But we'll forever be stumbling. I want you to beam the light. I want to be the one. Although there are many who's capable of this, but I want to be the one to bring you into the light and make you understand that the world can be beneficial if you understand how to take advantage of the rules. But first you need to understand the rules.
Man, everyone that talks to Sam must be thick as shit because he's always going on about how people don't understand. They don't understand. But if you understand the rules like he does, I mean, there's a guy that claims to be somebody who is absolutely nobody. I mean, the fact that he's not even arrested by Interpol and kept, if it was Interpol, who knows? This is all hearsay, by the way. Let's think about this. So this guy has been arrested, brought in for question, and managed to get out again. For whatever reason, we don't know because that's a secret. But if he was somebody, I'm pretty sure he would still be detained. So he's actually a nobody. Now, anything that Sam says in the comments section, if anyone knows anything that Sam says that actually did eventuate and actually happen, I'd love to know about it.
Just like I have understood the rules.
So Sam has understood the rules. He stood in front of the camera and told people to invest in VAV. That was the most disgusting scam. He's been working with a lady called Nadia under Vend 5, who goes to third world countries and encourages people to invest in $10 Ponzi schemes. This is where the pinnacle of Sam's career went. We've even been in contact with Sam's old driver, who has delivered Sam all around these different places in Dubai. He was really good to talk to, Sam.
Created new rules and benefited from the information arbitrage.
Information arbitrage. Did he really have to bring the word arbitrage into this 60-second clip?
So, this is just the beginning, 8th of January. I'll see you tomorrow, and we begin from there. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
So we're up to the 8th of January. Today, when I'm recording this, it's the 12th of January.
Welcome.
And here's Chubby Chubby. I'll call him Chubby Chubby because I think he's put a bit of weight on. You know, amazes me, everyone. So welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Back. And for the rules of the world, rule number 1.
The rule number 1, Fight Club.
Is never be second. If you know what you're doing, why would you be second? If you don't know what you're doing, then don't participate at all. Be in control and always be first. As the accounting rule always applies, first in, first out. So get in first, and that allows you to be the first out. Some examples of being first are when I introduced Bitcoin to my friends back in 2011.
So what were you doing back in 2011, 13 years ago when Bitcoin was released? Can you think back? I'll tell you a good story that happened to me in 2011. Oh my God, you're already falling to sleep. But this is Sam's claim to fame. Look, I would recommend that you go and buy Apple shares back in 2011 because they'd be worth a lot more back then than they are today. Oh, is that right? No. But you get my point? Here he is gloating about something that happened 2011. He's a winner. Chicken dinner.
We dollar cost average at under $10. And second example would be 2014 when regulations rolled in and we created the first listed company in the blockchain space in 2014.
So that same company he's talking about actually lost their crypto wallets or lost a computer with the crypto keys in it and defrauded Australians out of $58 million. I have a video of Sam, a secret video of him talking to the leaders about how they can stop producing scam after scam and start producing legitimate opportunities for people. That was put on to the BBC. So if you search for BBC Australia, Sam Lee, you will find this blockchain company he's talking about that he's gloating about actually stole $58 million from investors. And I talked about it previously. That was when Ryan Jew and Sam Lee disappeared. And in the newspaper clips, they said that they took off to Dubai. And we thought they disappeared. 8 months later, Sam Lee come out and launched Hyper One. And now he's claiming this is a victory. I mean, this is like robbing a bank and then coming back to the scene of the crime and telling everyone how you made all this money. But we all know it came from robbing the bank.
Share price went from 2 cents to 44 cents. Finally, let's talk about Hypercapital, the first 3x model leveraging affiliate marketing, done by, of course, people who are from the industry. So what have we got now? First, opportunities that we've leveraged on, okay? And now it is your chance to get in first in what I'm about to launch. Welcome back.
Doesn't that scare you? You know what scares me? And I think every single person that would invest in something that Sam Lee actually launches deserves to lose every cent of your money. There's no such thing as a passive income. And I know people do have passive incomes, and I know what a passive income, but the reality of you get a pile of your money and you give it to someone like Sam, who's already been involved with a $1.9 billion scam, which I believe is a $4 billion scam, who claims that there's no money anywhere, everyone's lost every cent of it, is going to rinse and repeat, launch it again, and this time it's going to be different. And you can invest in it. Haven't you ever heard of anything so ridiculous? And this guy is claiming to be somebody when we all know he's nobody. Hey, would you like a haircut? Here we go. Hey, Susie.
Hey guys, I'm back. Filming from an undisclosed location with a new haircut. Well, a haircut that I had a couple of months ago, and it does bring back memories. But I just wanted to share the second rule in my life, which is never be second. No one can stay number one forever. Know when you're beat, know when to regroup and reset. 2024 has been that year for me. I was able to deal with all matters and come back now more indestructible and capable than ever before. So, get ready. 2025 is the year that will define the rest of this decade, and I'm looking forward to this 5-year journey. Thank you.
Alrighty, so that was basically.
Guys, I'm back.
That was basically it, and I think since I've got you guys here, it would be rude not to do the other two videos. He hasn't published anything for a day or two, but we're going to flip screens, and we're going to go to this video for a nice backdrop, just while I prepare for the next video, because I need to change a couple of things. But there you go, Sam Lee. I'm back to provide insight to the brave few who seek the unknown. Boy, it sounds like a Star Wars movie, doesn't it? Alrighty, so we're going to go back to Sam's YouTube channel, and we're going to play the two and the only video. So he actually has 15 subscribers now, so there's a few clever people out there. We are going to go back to a video I think was filmed actually on the 5th of January, and then we will look at another one. Actually, I'm wondering if I've actually got them on my hard drive, which might be a better way of actually doing it. Oh, no, we'll do it this way. All right, so the first one we're going to look at is, I'll just bring that up, and I'll...
It's Sam again, and thank you for tuning in. This is the 5th of...
All right, so now we're just going to go back, and we want to make sure we get the entrance. So this is the first video on the 5th of January that I looked at, and I went, oh my goodness, Sam's back. And now I want to show you guys how exciting that was to me. That's the wrong window. 1 minute, please, caller. Hello, Susie. Nice to see you here. And there we go. And now we're going to bring that up, and there we go. All right, so wait for the entrance. So this is the first video I saw when I discovered this, and it's Sam walking in with bad sound, but you'll get the gist of it. Here he goes. Here he is.
Hello, it's Sam again, and thank you for tuning in. This is the 5th of January, and, oh, excuse me, this is my seat. I would want to congratulate everyone for being here, as I thank, again, the regulators who try to manage to the best of their abilities this industry, and of course the leaders who are under pressure, under enormous pressure because they don't understand, lie to the regulators.
So they don't understand. The regulators don't understand. No one understands Sam.
They lie to the regulators. You know why? Because they're scared. I made them too much money, and they are scared to lose every cent. But
Everyone's a scaredy cat.
everyone who followed my instructions, unfortunately, got to keep their money. You know why?
So did you follow Sam's instructions? I've gone over this quite a few times already, and I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm going to. Did you invest in VAV? Did you invest in VidiLook? Did you invest in Stable Opinion? Did you invest in Stable Dayo? Did you invest in We Are All Satoshi? You know, did you invest in Hyperverse? Did you follow his instructions? Because if you did, you're okay. Your HU dollars are going to be worth something one day. Isn't that peace of mind? Remember, Bitcoin was worth nothing back in 2011, but now look at it. So you just need to trust Sam, do everything Sam says, and you'll be okay. So don't fret, little friend. You'll be okay. Listen to Uncle Sam.
Because they follow the law. Now, let's sit down and calm down and look at who I've made money for, right?
Look hard, everyone.
In 2011, we have the Bitcoiners. The people who hodled Bitcoin with me, dollar cost average under $10, and have successfully brought in, okay, a 10,000x return. Why? Because right now Bitcoin is floating at around $100,000. Okay, so congratulations. You didn't sell, you profited, right? Who did you profit from? You profited from Wall Street, the people who bought in after you, okay? I'm the guy who randomly knocked your door, told you to buy Bitcoin at $10, and you bought, okay? Congratulations. Now, are you part of 2014? 2014 is when we created the first listed company. We raised $8.1 million in Australia to create the fourth largest mining company in the world. I'm sorry. We were printing 148,000 US dollars per day. And as a shareholder, you got a piece of that action. But 2019 was when we bought tokens that are listed on all the large exchanges at 10 cents in a dollar and gifted it to you. So, how did we achieve 3x success as a Tokenomics? Is because we bought it at 10 cents in a dollar. It meant that we margined up. Okay? Because you got something that was less than half price to what we purchased it at for. So now, can I say, the reason why there's such disconnect, the reason why I'm incriminated by the US government, by the SEC for $1.89 billion is because they simply did not understand. And thank you so much for still listening to me right now, because right now, where I'm at is, okay, if they don't understand, it means this is your chance. This is your chance. This is 2025, and your chance is right now to be part of the next revolution. And this time it's going to be different because guess what? I'm here to communicate directly with you and not with anyone else. Leaders who are honest will still be with me. The leaders who are not will basically keep throwing me under a bus until they realize that they are nothing to me anymore. I'm giving the leaders, I'm giving them a chance to really lead. Because guess what? I've been honest, I've been direct, and I've been cleared. Okay? Charged, interpoled, and released. I'm here right now. 2025 with the next 5-year plan. I'll see you on the other side, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, so that was interesting. Now we've got some really big news that you wouldn't have seen, but we are actually going to have a look at one more video before we do that. And this was only a minute and a half long video.
Hi, I'm Sam Lee, and
we'll
today is the 7th of January. So
7th of
I
January.
apologize. I did miss yesterday. I did not give anyone an update on the 6th of January because I've been busy filing my motion to vacate with my case in the US. Now, many people ask, am I scared that the most powerful country in the world has charged me with this matter? I would like to respond that the reason why US is the most powerful country in the world is no doubt in part because the justice system has allowed for value and wealth and growth to be encapsulated in this country. So, I'm not scared because the truth will prevail and the truth will set me free. So, I do look forward to continuing this journey. Let's get on with it, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, guys. So we've got some really interesting stuff for you. We'll just get rid of that sort of stuff. Hopefully, we'll be able to. So on the 12th of January,
Hello guys, and welcome.
We have got a website launch, and this has not even been pronounced. I don't know where the hell you get this from, Susie, but you're amazing. Susie is one of our investigators, and she's incredible. And I'm going to show you something wicked, pretty wicked. Sam's got a website online, and it's live, and it's registered on the 12th of January. Now, it's the 12th of January here in New Zealand, so I live in the future. Most of you guys are still in the 11th. Now, I've just done some quick searches. I'm going to do this backwards. I like to... So, Satoshi Roundtable, there's another organization which I don't believe is connected, but there is an organization called SatoshiRoundtable.org. I don't believe that's connected to him. And I'm just going backwards because I just did a search on the domain name. We've gone to X and we're having a look. I just want to see if, no, all the same other crowd. Don't think there's any association there. That's the other people. But you will rip the hem on your 90, nothing to do with them. So listen to these words. And this is what ChatGPT has come up with just in the last few minutes.
As of January 12, 2025, the domain satoshidouble.com does not appear to be associated with any active website or publicly available content. A host lookup for this domain does not return any registrant information, which may indicate that the domain is in
Excellent. So that domain name has theoretically been registered, but I'm holding back the wins here, Susie. So just hang in there. Archive.org is a great source. I believe that this domain name is actually brand new. I'm just going to see if there's any history to this domain name, whether it's an existing website or not, before I show you the website. But Satoshi, and this was registered back in 2012 by somebody, which is quite interesting. And I'll just have a wee look at that because that is just too interesting not to figure out who and how long this domain name has been registered. So let's see what used to be here way back, because this could have been an old Sam that's not really helping us. So let's go jump forward to the next snapshot and see if there's any other information here. And it doesn't seem to be anything else, and I don't think from my experience that will ever load, so I'm not going to bore you with that. Anyway, welcome to Sam Lee, what seems to be Sam Lee's brand new website. Satoshi Square Table, learn more. Satoshi Group, turbocharged dispute business model, create powerful value distribution mechanisms, deliver win-win outcomes for all participants. Well, there's a change straight away, isn't there? With this foundation, Satoshi Group is setting up a new benchmark for sustainable investment growth in the modern economy. Our vision, harmless, the transferable power. I better read that before I stuff it up.
To harness the transformative power of blockchain-driven consensus and unlock unparalleled wealth creation opportunities.
Oh my God. So he's still got stable Deo, even though that company's fallen over. Golden parachutes, innovation, action beyond development team. And they've got the CEO, Sam Lee. I have never seen this website. I'm not. So let's have a listen to his accolades, because these are always breathtaking.
Sam Lee is the founder and CEO of Blockchain Global, a leading multinational enterprise which focuses on the commercialization of blockchain technology through international blockchain investments, blockchain innovation hubs, and network infrastructure services through its offices in Australia, the US, Malaysia, China, Switzerland and Japan. Blockchain Global has invested more than $300 million in 80 blockchain-enabled projects.
Okay, so this must be an old website. Surely this is not a new launch, because as far as I'm aware, there's no offices in Australia and there's no 300 million. But these were the claims that we had when Hyperverse first came out. And also look at the partners: Stable Deo, Hyperpay, Binance, OKX, which was meant to be owned by Dr. Flapalapicus. You know who I mean, everyone. And I'm guessing that this is an old website. Now, a good way to test this, the address is Dubai. Well, that narrows down. Please do not send any letters to Dubai on that address, because it won't get to him. We could have a look at his social media, Pinterest, Instagram account, and Facebook pages, but I'm pretty sure those links are going nowhere. Yes, I'm correct. So all those links were actually going back to the website, so that's a total waste of time and energy. And I think this is actually a old website. So if you want to know a little bit more about them,
We are pioneering a new era in affiliate partnerships, leveraging transparency, trust, and innovation. Our mission is to transform traditional affiliate models into an efficient system that empowers businesses and affiliates alike. We are committed to building a fairer, more transparent marketplace for sustainable growth and reliable results.
does that excite you, ladies and gentlemen? I don't think this website has any credit for the modern world. I think this is a leftover website. I would actually probably love to actually open up some of these blogs and see what date they were published. I think they will be 3 years old. That's if you can open them. It doesn't look like you can. But I would love to actually find out how old this domain name is. And what I'm going to do is I actually can't help myself. So I'm going to go to First Domains, which is a domain name provider that I know. And I'm going to actually just do a simple search on buying that domain name. Normally when you do that, it will come back and tell you that domain name is owned by someone else. And I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to go current applications. So we should have a box that pops up saying I am not a robot. And that might not be quite the window I want to show you guys, but it will do for now. I'll actually shut down that web browser. And hopefully we'll see that it's with GoDaddy. It's all their domain names, but I would like to find out when that was registered. Oh my goodness. Creation date is actually the 12th. So it is actually telling me that this domain name was set up on the 12th of 2024. So the 12th. So that was last month. And the registry expiry date is the 25th of the 12th next year. So that's pretty normal. But I am amazed that actually that is new, because that looks like let's chuck up any old website, give us a website presence, and let's show everyone what we're doing. Isn't that amazing? So that website that we just looked at does actually seem to be new. Well, that is fantastic. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get that screen back to a nicer looking screen, and we'll go to here. No, we will go to, that's definitely not a new tab, and we will go full screen on that one. Right, so as I said earlier on, we actually published. So that website seems to be brand new, which is actually a scream and a hoot all in one. We published a blog about these 9 videos that you just watched, and you can see me actually talking in this video right now, which is pretty cool. But I want to read this blog because it means a lot to me, and it really does summarize how I feel about Sam Lee. And I've published quite a few blogs over the last week, so this is another goodie.
Sam Lee, the self-proclaimed blockchain visionary and the man behind the $1.9 billion Hyperverse Ponzi scheme, has resurfaced with charges from the United States tied to his involvement in Hyperverse and an Interpol Red Notice previously issued. It's only a matter of time before he's held accountable. When he steps foot in the US, authorities are likely to detain him, potentially leading to a prison sentence of up to 5 years for financial crimes. Here's a breakdown of Sam Lee's latest videos, his proposals, and why this could be the beginning of yet another scam.
So I hope you feel the same way. I mean, I wouldn't want to invest out of principle because I have old-fashioned values, and I'm not really in a position to invest unless you want to give me some money.
Sam's arrogant comeback. In these 9 videos, filmed from undisclosed locations, Sam Lee makes bold claims about his ability to revolutionize the blockchain industry. He starts by acknowledging the legal challenges he's faced, including his $1.89 billion civil case in the US and his detention in Dubai under an Interpol Red Notice. However, Sam dismisses these as fabricated charges and claims he's been cleared and is now indestructible. Sam's tone is strikingly arrogant. He positions himself as the only person capable of leading a new blockchain revolution, criticizing regulators and dismissing past failures as the result of others' dishonesty. This refusal to take accountability for the devastation caused by Hyperverse is a glaring red flag.
Now, it wouldn't take much of an IQ to actually realize that people have actually lost money through the connections that you've introduced people to. And I didn't hear any apologies for those people. You know, hey, look, we've stuffed up. We got you guys to invest in an opportunity where if you paid $300, we were telling you within 600 days you're going to make $900. We strongly encourage you guys to reinvest your money so you can make that $900 into $2,700 and so forth. We did let you have multiple accounts at one stage, but then we changed our mind and we did pay 52% of the money that was paid in back to the affiliates who were marketing you guys. And we're sorry it all fell over. And we're sorry it sounded too good to be true because it really was too good to be true. But this time we're going to come up with a new investment opportunity, but we still need your money. Let me continue.
Recycling old tactics. Sam Lee's 5-year plan is nothing new. In fact, it's a blatant rehash of the same affiliate marketing and tokenomics model that Hyperverse used to defraud investors. Here's what he's proposing.
Right, affiliate marketing. Sound familiar to another opportunity that we have? Maybe We Are All Satoshi. What is it? We Are All Satoshi.network. This is his old company, which he launched and he's the founder of, called We Are All Satoshi, which Shavis Anwar seems to be. Oh my goodness. Have you noticed something interesting there? So this affiliate branded website that you see here, and then we go to this image here. We're going to have a look at an image, a PDF, which we will take a copy of. Oh my goodness, we'll have to go through that now. Oh my goodness. This is the pitch deck. Oh my God, the investment. We're definitely going to go through that in a few minutes. But in the meantime, I wanted to see if you guys noticed anything abnormal. Oh my goodness. Susie, you're amazing at finding this stuff. Do you notice the background of this website? Do you notice the background of this website? It's exactly the same, which would allege that these are still connected in some form. So is Shavis going to be made redundant? Is Sam Lee coming back? Have they put Sam Lee back in charge? Or is Sam Lee throwing his toys out of the cot and saying that I'm going to take back my own company that I founded? Who would know? But this website is brand new. This is the same website that Shavis has been peddling. And, you know, need I go on? But this particular company here is claiming that they are visionaries. They have blockchain code, which Shavis started. Here they claim they have liquid pay, which used to be called 9pay just a few weeks ago. But until they got interviewed by Bloomberg Business Weekly, 9pay, sorry, have I got that right? Yeah, 9pay was meant to be backed by Visa. Visa said they don't know who the hell they effing are, and they had no idea who Shavis was, and they rebranded the company to Liquid Pay. And then you've got Dodo. Now, all these companies have got not sister companies, but they've got other companies. So if you go to dodo.com, you'll find it's an Australian ISP or maybe an investment company. If you went to 9pay and search for 9pay, you'll find that's a company in Vietnam that does provide financial services. No connection to 9pay. So every time they launch a company like Capital Pay, now I've done this in other videos, I'm not going to go down that track today. So Capital 3, if you go and search for Capital 3 DAO, you'll find there's two Capital 3 DAOs, two independent companies. Then you've got Boomerang 2, which is now refunding everyone who's lost their money, but they're refunding them into their shit token called BTCC. So what the friggin' hell is coming soon? Affiliate marketing 3.0. And it will transform affiliate marketing. Is this Sam Lee coming back? There's Jarvis, who claims he's the owner of the company that Sam Lee founded. We're talking 12 months ago here. And this company here, everybody just loses money. If you want to buy into any of these programs, you need to deposit fresh USDT. You can get a discount if you have any BTC tokens. And these are all copying other people's in the real world companies' brands. You just can't make this shit up. But anyway, let's go through the blog and Tokenomics. They're all the big word jargons they use to confuse people.
Tokenomics and staking. He plans to relaunch a 3x rewards model for token distribution and staking, similar to what he introduced in 2019 with Hypercapital. This model promised unrealistic returns and left countless investors holding worthless assets.
Yep, and that's what you're going to be holding if you participate in this. They're selling this is where my being brought up in a religious cult really comes into play. They told me I was going to live on a paradise earth and all the righteous people were going to inherit God's kingdom and all the unrighteous people were going to be destroyed. And that's why we weren't allowed to play with people in games or get part of any worldly communities. Even when there was religious instructions at school, I had to sit outside by myself in the quadrangle. And this is the same. They basically are telling you that you're going to get a passive income if you listen to them. There's no such thing, in my opinion, as a passive income. Everyone has to work for a living. This is what they're selling, but this is not what they're delivering.
Get in first. Sam repeatedly urges his audience to be first in his new venture, referencing past successes in Bitcoin and blockchain startups. However, this emphasis on urgency is a classic Ponzi scheme tactic designed to pressure people into investing without proper due diligence.
Yep, they call it FOMO, fear of missing out. It's not rocket science. Let's have a listen.
Manipulating the narrative. Sam positions himself as a misunderstood visionary who has been wrongfully accused. In his videos, he thanks regulators, leaders, and followers for their trust, while dismissing critics as dishonest and irrelevant. This manipulative messaging serves to rally his supporters while silencing dissenting voices.
Rob, do you want to come on stage and go through that pitch deck with me?
He claims that 2025 will be a pivot point for success and invites his followers to join him on a revolutionary journey. However, his refusal to address the harm caused by Hyperverse and his reliance on the same failed models make it clear that his intentions are far from revolutionary.
What has he actually got to offer people? He's a man of false hope. He's like saying, come on my boat, we're setting sail. And then when you get on the boat, he's got no fuel. He's got no substance. He's got no nothing. And there's no rooms for you to accommodate yourself in. And you're just basically getting on the boat because you believe it's going to set voyage to somewhere wonderful. It is absolutely blows me away. I'll get both of these paragraphs read so we're not here all day.
The legal reality. Despite Sam's attempts to portray himself as a victim, the legal reality paints a very different picture. The US Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has charged him in connection with the $1.9 billion Hyperverse fraud, one of the largest crypto scams in history. His detention in Dubai under an Interpol Red Notice was a significant step forward, but his release after 7 days raised questions about the strength of the case or his potential influence. If Sam travels to the United States, he is likely to face arrest and prosecution. A conviction could result in up to 5 years in prison for financial crimes. Given the scale of the fraud and the number of victims, justice demands accountability for Sam's actions.
Yeah, so he did claim that he was going to do something with the Americans, the biggest, the bravest nation in the world. I actually added that paragraph in myself, but I know that if you do financial fraud in America, the maximum penalty is only about 5 years. Bitcoin Rodney, when he got incarcerated, they did him on drug trafficking charges rather than going through the crypto saga. Must cost the taxpayer a ton of money. They need a way to, maybe there's not enough prison to house all these guys, but they need a faster way to prosecute people who are doing financial fraud. There's no doubt about it. The government systems that we've got at the moment aren't working.
Why this matters. Sam Lee's reappearance and his plans for 2025 serve as a stark reminder of the risks in the crypto space. While cryptocurrency offers exciting opportunities, It also attracts bad actors who exploit the unregulated nature of the industry. Scandals like Hyperverse highlight the importance of due diligence and the need for greater transparency in crypto investments. For investors, regulators, and the broader crypto community, Sam's story is a case study in the dangers of blind trust and unchecked arrogance. His continued attempts to rebuild and recruit underscore the need for vigilance and accountability.
Yeah. I find it quite difficult. I can't speak for Rob, but I will. But we're sick and tired of people arguing with us. The fact is, if you lose your money and you invest any money or crypto into Sam Lee now, you either haven't been doing historical searches or haven't been watching any videos or haven't gone onto YouTube and chucked in those words, is Sam Lee a scammer or is Scam Lee a scammer? That makes a big mouthful. You've got to have the days of, I thought, doesn't add up. You need to do your own due diligence. Megan and Regan Lynch got a message this morning, which I posted a reply to. Oh, you can't judge them on past performances. You know, it's not their fault. These Ponzi schemes that they were promoting fell over. It was the people behind them. These are the sort of comments I get, and I'm going, oh my God, ChatGPT actually replied to me brilliantly on how to answer that one. If I was promoting for you guys to go along to a, I don't know, let's just say a swimming pool relay race, and everybody that went there drowned, would I not have some accountability to actually realize that the last 10 times I invited you to go to this into this swimming relay, that everyone died, got drowned, and then I did it 10 times in a row, and then all of a sudden I start up another offering saying, come along and watch people race in the pool, and everyone goes, oh, you just because the last 9 competitions or the last 10 swimming competitions everyone drowned, don't judge that person on that, because surely this time's different. And I'm going, she's inviting them to the swimming pool, So red flags to watch out for. You need to use your brain and you need to think. There is red flags out here. And some of the stuff that you can go to ChatGPT with and ask, it comes out with some really logical. Now, I'm no educated koala bear. I left school at 14, can't read and write. I literally have a reading and writing level of a 9-year-old. I got tested. But if I can understand this, am I a genius? Is Rob a genius? No, I don't think he is. But are we geniuses? We were talking about it the other day to Rob, and I was saying, Rob, are we geniuses? Are we that damn clever that we can see right through this? And why can't other people, why do we have these arguments with people telling us that they can't see the red flags? Now, if you're watching this on the rerun and you go, oh, this guy's just doing it for YouTube clicks, good on you, mate. That's a low intelligence conversation right there. But let's say I'm not doing it for YouTube clicks. Oh my God, take that apple out of your mouth. And I'm doing it because I really want to help mum and dad investors. What part of these red flags? I haven't read these red flags, I'll be honest, because I got ChatGPT to write my blog for me after loading it up with a whole lot of information about what Sam said. I've asked ChatGPT to use logic, which is something that we should all start using, right? And this is what it's come out with about Sam Lee. And this is the red flags that you should be listening to using logic. Millions of people's data has gone into ChatGPT. And it's come out with the 99.8% percentage of people should be thinking, these are red flags that I need to listen to. The question is, why don't people listen to these red flags? Why don't people help me fight these scams? Why don't people go into these Zoom meetings where these people are trying to get momentum and shut them down?
Red flags to watch out for. Sam's new venture is riddled with red flags, including recycled models. The reliance on affiliate marketing and tokenomics mirrors every hallmark of a Ponzi scheme.
Boom.
Arrogance over accountability. Sam's dismissal of legal charges and his refusal to take responsibility for Hyperverse's collapse are troubling. Manipulative messaging. His calls for loyalty and his framing of critics is dishonest, are classic tactics used by scammers to maintain control. Lack of transparency. Sam's vague promises and undisclosed plans leave more questions than answers.
We have to actually go and actually have a look at Sam. I will finish the blog. I just wanted to load this up in the background. But we have a whole file on Sam Lee, which is really cool. Now, I probably don't really, just in case I bring up something that you shouldn't see, we'll just flip out of that screen for a second. And we will go back to it. Now, I will bring up this screen here. So these are the Australians that I've currently got who are doing naughty things. And I keep a file on all of them. Sam Lee is one of those people. And I'll come back to this in a wee while. I just want to finish this blog off before I get off. So we've just got recycled models, arrogance over accountability, manipulative messaging, lack of transparency. So my final thoughts on all those videos, because I put all these videos, there's a great little program out that I've just discovered. Now watch this one. It's called YouTube Summarize. And what you do is it's called YouTube Summarize. So it's a hard one. It's called notegpt.io. And you put the URL of the video that you want it to summarize, and it comes out and gives you all the text out of the video. So I got all those text out of all those videos, and then I chucked that all into ChatGPT, and I told it to write me an informative blog using what Sam said. And that's how I got today's blog. And then while I'm listening to it, I'm just going to go through and show you this blog. We're going to listen to this final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Sam Lee's latest videos are not the comeback of a misunderstood visionary. They are the prelude to what could be another large-scale crypto scam. His arrogance, lack of accountability, and recycled tactics make it clear that his new venture is built on the same foundation as Hyperverse. With legal challenges still looming and potential prison time on the horizon, Sam's time may be running out. For now, the best defense against his schemes is awareness and education. By exposing his tactics and highlighting the red flags, we can help prevent more people from falling victim to his deception. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and don't let history repeat itself. Sam Lee may be free for now, but justice has a way of catching up with those who exploit others for personal gain.
Right, so I think you got that. Now, this is my website. If you click on the Contact Us button, you can provide us anonymous information. Any information about Sam Lee or anyone who's promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam, you go to my Contact Us page, and it's set up there so you can provide information anonymously if you want to, or tell me your name. I won't broadcast it. I'm not that way inclined, unless you're Sam Lee, of course. That might be different. But here you can see who I am. You can come in here and listen to some funny recordings that we've rung up people and we've tried to warn them from getting involved in Ponzi schemes. Here you can see that I actually can back up everything I say. I've been quoted in numerous articles. I've been on local radio shows. I've been in the New York Times, The Guardian, ABC News, all these things. Even that ABC News article was worthwhile having a look at. Today, I published the blog that I just read. Today, I published a blog about the Scam Factory. Last night, at 2 o'clock in the morning, I published Sam Lee's breaking his silence. In the last week, every video, every blog that you see here has been published. I'm tired, guys. I'm exhausted. I'm perplexed. I've had enough of busting these scammers. This article here, more than $50 million owed to creditors after the collapse of the blockchain global cryptocurrency, is the actual thing that Sam was gloating about. And if you go through here, you can see how the liquidators have been looking for the money. What other evidence do you want? They show you on the blockchain where the money's gone. This guy lost $100,000. FTX, they were talking about the parallels with Sam Bankman-Fried. And if you look here, you can see videos, and there's Sam Lee telling everyone that he can keep producing scam after scam, or they could put the money into legitimate things. And in here, they actually quote from me, which is really nice.
New Zealand-based Danny de Hek, who calls himself the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, has been investigating Sam Lee and Ryan Shu. I was following Hyperverse, which was Sam Lee and Ryan Shu, who were painted as heroes within that platform, Mr. de Hek told 7.30. Mr.
Yeah, so if you went back to the top of the BBC article, I looked at it this morning, funny enough. This video has only been looked at 12,000 times. So some of my videos get looked at more than that. But in here, you will see a very interesting article. But the most shocking part is probably where Sam Lee's
now asking me, okay,
here.
do the withdrawals on video. Just let everyone have their money. Firstly, let's be clear. How do I do that? How do I do that with this? And you know what? Business first, charity second. Business first, charity second. I need to be a good businessman, make the money that I make, and then, of course, give back to the community. Why do I have people around me? That's because even when everything goes wrong, things still go right for me. Because it's always someone else's fault. Let's be clear. From a legal standpoint, it's always someone else's fault.
You expect a
So that was quite interesting. But at the start of that video, I think he says I can keep producing scam after scam.
Charity second.
All right, we'll see if we can find it because it was actually quite a statement.
Which collapsed only last month. In videos posted on YouTube, he said he's not to blame.
So for those who are now asking me, okay, do the withdrawals on video. Just let everyone have their money. Firstly, let's be clear.
We're repeating, but I've got this video. This is my video. This is my recording. I snuck into the Zoom meeting and I managed to broadcast them. And the part they didn't play on this is where Sam Lee says, I can just be producing scam after scam, or I can put the money. So they know they're doing scams. And in there, you can see the arrogantness. Now, he's instructed people to withdraw all the money from VideoLock until it ran dry. When it ran dry, he wrote out a check, so to speak, for $55,000 and gave it to Garrett Blakesley. And then claimed that Garrett Blakely was the owner of the company and he defrauded the company and stole all the money. How ridiculous is that? This guy is a bottom feeder, not to be trusted. But I think I've made my point that Sam is back. But the thing that I think is going to be the most amazing about today's presentation is this is the building where they used to operate out of. And here we've found that Diversal was operating out of this building. And also WeWe Global, Blockchain Era, XPro, all their software was developed out of this building. Garrett Blakely, who talks to me regularly, was working out of this building for 4.5 months. Sam was living in this building with his mother and his sister. I have been following Sam Lee probably more than anyone else. So for a start, May Summervu, a lady who set up a YouTube channel to defame me. That is just, so she's now trying to defame me as a YouTuber because I'm not letting her get momentum, fighting back against bullying. So she says I'm an online bully. This is one of many YouTube channels that people have set up trying to stop me exposing their scams. This one here is one of many who's actually got a blog site set up. They've got 4 YouTube channels that I know of, and I could spend all day long getting these closed down. So 3 weeks ago, all these here are set up because I'm costing them money. I'm stopping them from getting traction. We've had one shut down, Rupee IA, thanks YouTube, at last. Something might be happening there. But these guys are just disgusting individuals, and they just keep going. So it just goes on and on and on. But this was May Summervu working with Sam Lee. She was in love with Sam Lee, and they had all these cartoons created. The cartoonist, ex-Jehovah's Witness cartoonist, is now my mate. He gave me all the correspondence of this cartoon stuff. that they were producing. And then we got bank statements. We found that Gobi was funding and paying. We've got recordings. We've got clips from Sam Lee. We've got enough criminating evidence to show that, that May Summerview was corresponding with the cartoonist. We've got Gobi paying money to the cartoonist's bank account. We've got phone numbers of people. We've got VideoLook messages of him committing the crime. Now Sam Lee's coming back. There's somebody's bank account who received payment. This is Gobi's paying money. And then Gobi tells me on the phone that he was allegedly paying Sam's school fees for one of his children that he have. It just goes on and on and on. And then we go to screenshots. So we have screenshots of historical timelines of Sam Lee as he got. There's a guy that is corresponding with it at the moment claiming he's not involved with Sam Lee. So I've asked the people to prove that he hasn't got any association with Sam Lee, Dr. Flapalapicus, I call him. We've got images of Sam Lee with, people like, oh my goodness, I've forgotten his name, something Ford. That's his mum, that's his sister. This is Sam's wedding. This is his children. That's his business partner. We've got bounced checks for $1.2 million. We've got Sam having a fake wedding. We've got Sam dancing drunk. We've got Khan, which is Sam's programmer guy, dancing like he's Jesus. We've got, his ex-wife, Anne, his alleged wife. We've got documents. We've got school photos given to us by people. It just goes on and on and on. And that's just Sam Lee. And why don't somebody stop them? And it's just, from my point of view, it's so, okay, so let's just ignore all that and let's go straight into the pitch deck. And here's the pitch deck, the new pitch deck that has been released, I believe. Is it just in the next few days? So this is real, is it? This is brand new. I want to see if I can get full screen going here. That would be quite interesting if we can. Probably can't. Accelerated referral reward system, up level than 20 levels. So the 20 level structure was exactly the same as Hyperverse. They had 20 levels, because I don't know if you've ever heard of the 21 account structure, where people were creating 21 account structures. And when anyone if you owned the whole 21 accounts, when you poured anyone into the top, 52% of the money that they deposited would come back to you in rewards, or maybe affiliate rewards now. So that's what he's proposing. Now, the partners, Colin Starr. So he's still alleging. I don't even know if this is real. This is on the same thing. This is incredible. So Colin Starr is meant to be Ryan Jew. So he's alleging that Ryan Jew, H Cash, is still involved. This must be, I reckon this is a disruptor. I don't believe this is real. I believe that he's using this I'll just see if I can get rid of this sidebar here. Can you get rid of this sidebar? That would be interesting. You can. See, I knew my stuff. So now we just need to make it a bit bigger, or maybe I just turn that up a little bit. Oh my goodness, look at that. So now we've got a big screen and Danny's happy. If we got rid of that other bar, it would be even better. So let's just have a quick look through this. I'm not going to try reading it. But it is, I am actually going to read it because we can highlight it. Let's have a listen.
It's very simple. You deposit MOF or USDT into our app and then purchase a Hyperwealth package worth 1000 HU, and that's it. Once you've purchased the package, you will start accumulating up to 15% minus 30% per month until you've earned 3000 HU. If you decide to become an HC affiliate, you can accelerate your daily earnings through our referral reward system, allow you to earn 3.0x much faster.
Now I don't know whether this is current. I don't know whether this is a joke. I don't know whether this has got global digital wealth ecosystem. Now I can tell you from my experience the flaws of this straight away. He's telling you to put money into an app. So USDT, $1,000, and it will turn into HU dollars. Now Bitcoin Rodney was giving away 45 million HU dollars because they were worth nothing. But HU dollars would give you a USD token, and you would have an HU token. It was worth the same value on the day. But then those tokens that you exchange your money into, it's like saying, I'm going to get $100 and I'm going to go buy a whole lot of grains of sand from the beach. They are worthless. And they were, and they are, and they still are. So now it tells you that that's going to turn into 15 to 30% a month until you've earned 3,000 worthless dollars. However, if you refer people into it, you're going to earn it much, much faster. You're not going to earn, they're going to give you backhanders for fooling or scamming people into it. So this is amazing. Our product, Hyper Wealth Package, cost 1,000 HU equals Hyper USDT, which will be a token like playing a game of Monopoly. Daily rewards are earned upon activation of your package. So activating your package must mean that you can sign up until you pay your money. I assume that the package may not activate until you pay, or you introduce somebody else into it. Who knows? You can compound your daily returns in multiples of 50,000 HU. That means that they don't want you to take the money off the platform. They want you to keep the money on the platform, because as soon as you take money out of the platform, then they lose physical money if you can get the money off the platform. But of course, if this gets momentum, they'll have more money coming in than going out. And if Sam Lee's using the same strategy he used with VidiLook after listening to Garrett, he basically said that if the system loses money for a 7-day period, there's an automatic shutdown on the software. And this will be the same, no doubt, because as Sam said himself, this is just a rinse and repeat, doing exactly the same thing. It worked before. Why can't we do it again? Rewards are easily withdrawn and converted to mainstream crypto of your choice. Well, let's see if that works. Doubt that very much. So you're telling me that there's somewhere at the moment that knows that HU dollars are worth the same as USDT dollars, and you can transfer them back to fiat currency. Well, I'd eat my hat if I saw that true, because at the moment, if you do a look on the worth of HU dollars, it's worth 0.0000000.2. Okay, earn 15 to 30% per month if you like playing Monopoly. 3 rewards. Oh my God, even the star sign is very much similar to Hyperverse. Community rewards, pay daily. Pay 20 levels based on your downline daily earning. It's very simple. Refer 20 to get 20, unlock 20 levels. Oh my goodness. Daily rewards. Your rewards is based on your total production sales, including your strongest direct sales. So VIP 4, paid daily. So if you refer people into it, you're going to get money. Global rewards, paid monthly. 4% of all company sales are divided up amongst those who qualify for the VIP bonus. Now, I'm assuming this is to go head to head with the people that were getting paid 3% dividends from having their money transferred into CashAbank, perhaps. I don't know. It's ridiculous. So let's carry on. Accelerated Refer Reward System Overview. Here we go. Oh my goodness, this is just scale marketing. This very PDF will actually be sent off to, I'm going to download a copy now just in case it miraculously goes off. So I don't even know what this is actually called. Is it Stable Dao? Stable Satoshi is, I don't even know. Satoshi, and then it's going to be stable. So the stable is wondering he hasn't called it a DAO, because that would even be even funnier, because then you'd have to go through the state of Wyoming and go through the same shit. Anyway, fascinating. I'm just saving this document. You can't see me doing this, so I'm putting it on my desktop. Now, this will go straight off to Oz after I finish this, and we will send it to him, and he can have a look at this, and we'll beat him at the pip. Community rewards, pay daily. Example, your directs earn a total of 100,000 HU per day. Remember the worthless token? You get paid 20,000 HU daily, or 20% of those earnings plus 1 to 15% from levels 22 to 20. So I think we understand how that all works. Most people know how that works. You just refer people and lose friends and family along the way. So there's no 5-star packages, which is really interesting. And I'd love to go back and look at the days when we were doing Stable DAO rewards, and Sam had the cup and he ripped it apart. and he was telling people how VIP 5s are going to make money. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to talk about VIP 5s anymore. Examples, you have a total sales volume of 20 million HU. Your strongest direct has 10 million HUs in sales volume, so this is excluded. The remaining 10 million U's in sales volumes qualify you an 8% bonus on all total daily earnings. So where is the money coming from? Where's the money? That's what we want to learn. There's no money here. There's no income. There's no product. This is straight referral, get people in, Ponzi scheme. 100% a Ponzi scheme. There's no product. There's no service. There's no tour of the metaverse. What happened to the metaverse that Keith Williams and Kalpesh Patel were talking about? So estimated daily earnings, 70,000. This is very similar to Hyperverse pitch deck. I remember this. Example, the company earns 100 million HU in product referrals January. So it's product referrals. Product referral is people buying a membership. That's what they're calling a product now. They've got that patent, or I can't even say the word, review. 4% or 4 million HU is divided up amongst VIP referees. The amount that each rank gets will be dependent on how many referees have achieved that level. So 100 million HU global sales, 4%. Oh my God, makes me, you got paid. Now what comes next? Are you stupid? Do you have to use a PowerPoint presentation that layman's terms? First, convert your HU and HC or MOF. MOF, the guy was a paid actor from Germany who ran that company. 3U fee, or whatever that is. Then you have two choices. Withdraw. That's what you should be doing. Well, don't deposit. Withdraw HC to have Hyperpay wallet. Hyperpay is a bank, HyperBC, I think it was, a bank that was based in Dubai that they were claiming was true and genuine, but it only was in UAE, which is ridiculous. But anyway, let's not go there. I might confuse myself. Swap to any crypto of your choice, a 10% fee. So if you want to withdraw your money to any crypto, it's going to cost you a 10% fee. So that's one choice. Withdraw returns via another token in the Hyperland Tech, I can't even read that word, Incubator. That means you don't take your money out. No fees. So you just keep your money on the platform. And then here we go. There's a coming soon. Purchase licensed financial products or pre-IPO shares coming soon, but not now. Would you have that on a presentation where you're asking people to part with their money? Withdrawal rules. Oh, there's got to be rules. Passive earnings, 100% of your passive income is paid to your earnings with no restrictions and can be withdrawn at any time. How does that process work? That's what I'd be asking. Accelerated earnings. Of the accelerated earnings, we are paid every day to your earning wallet, whatever that is, with zero restrictions. You can choose to compound these daily rewards in multiples of $50. Okay, 20% earnings of your accelerated earnings are automatically deducted from the balance and will be put into an investment allocation fund. You can choose to use earnings in this fund to purchase top-tier tokens and sustainable discounts, Hyperland or Tech. There's that word again. I've forgotten it already.
Incubator.
Oh, why we do this? All right, so I'm going to read this because that will do you crazy. Listen to me trying to read it, but this is just sick vomit stuff.
We do this in order to manage our massive growth, reward users for supporting new blockchain projects within our ecosystem, to build the market and user base for Hypercash, HC, and other tokens in our ecosystem, and to sustain wealth generation. Our ultimate goal is the mass adoption of digital assets worldwide, and to transform people's lives through the new digital economy.
Yeah, so there you go. Now I'm just wondering where Susie actually got that from. What we do, refer a friend when they join, see the presentation. Oh, is that where you got it from? I presume that's where you got it from. And yes, we did. Oh my goodness. So there you go. There's a first. That will go off to Oz as soon as we do this. Now, there's something you could do. If you really, no, I don't mean this disrespectful, but I'm going to say it disrespectfully because I can't help myself. I really am a nice person, but I'm going to say horrible things. if you go to ChatGPT, right, this is what you can do. You can come to ChatGPT and there's a little wee hairpin here and you can attach files. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to go upload to computer. And I'm going to go along and grab that very presentation that I just showed you, right? And in here, I've got the presentation. And it uploads that presentation to ChatGPT. And I just go, can you please give me all the red flags from this presentation? Is this a good, solid investment opportunity? Because I'm thinking of putting my money into it and I need someone to help me figure out whether this is a sound investment or not. So that's all I need to do. If you can't do that, you shouldn't be even looking at investing in crypto opportunities. So let's have a look and see if it does read that PDF. And let's see what it comes back and says. Alrighty. So now we've got this stuff. Let's have a listen to the first bit.
Based on the content of the provided presentation, here are several red flags and concerns that suggest this may not be a solid investment opportunity. Unrealistic returns. Promises of 15% minus 30% monthly returns and up to 300% total yield, 3x, are highly unrealistic and far above standard market returns. High returns with low risk are often a hallmark of Ponzi schemes. Complex reward structure. The compensation plan involves terms like accelerated unilevel, VIP rewards, and global rewards, which are structured to encourage recruitment. This is a red flag for pyramid schemes.
Yep, anything that's dependent on recruitment.
Dependency on recruitment.
Ooh.
Earnings are tied to a multi-level referral system with up to 20 levels of commissions. Such heavy reliance on recruitment rather than genuine product or service revenue is a characteristic of pyramid schemes. Vague product offering. The hyperwealth package and associated products like tangible value or utility. The focus seems to be on financial returns rather than delivering a real service or product.
So the only thing I can think of for people that keep investing with Sam Lee or any of these programs is they think they know better. They already know it's a Ponzi scheme. Maybe they don't care it's a Ponzi scheme because they think they're going to get in and other people are going to be stupid enough to invest underneath them and make them riches before it all falls over. Who knows?
Lack of transparency about partners. The presentation frequently mentions the partners but does not name or detail these entities. Legitimate businesses are transparent about their partnerships. Fees and restrictions. Multiple layers of fees, for example, 10% withdrawal fee, conversion fees, and rules around withdrawals complicate access to funds, which could indicate attempts to limit payouts to investors.
Yeah, so, look, this is just ChatGPT looking at its PDF. It's not even my words.
Investment allocation fund. A portion of accelerated earnings is automatically deducted and allocated to investments in top-tier tokens through a proprietary incubator. This raises concerns about control and use of funds. Use of proprietary tokens. The use of internal tokens like HyperUSD, HU, or HyperCash, HC, as the medium for transactions creates a closed-loop system. This can make it difficult to assess the real value of the assets and often serves to obscure financial transparency.
Internal tokens for payment. You might as well literally be playing a game of Monopoly. I always say it's just playing a game of Monopoly. I mean, maybe I'm missing the facts here. Do you guys like Monopoly that much? I don't know. And Susie said, I think they have a Ponzi play figure out. A Ponzi plays figure out. I don't quite understand that. I think they have the Ponzi play figure out. I don't know.
Claims without evidence. Statements like sustaining wealth generation and transforming lives through digital economy lack evidence or substantiation, making them appear as marketing fluff. Focus on mass adoption without concrete steps. Phrases like ultimate goal is the mass adoption of digital assets worldwide are aspirational but lack concrete plans or regulatory approvals to support such claims.
Look, guys, I'm just going to read the last two. I'm going to ask you guys to make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel because I need that. I need to get these messages out. I'm asking you guys to share these videos and put them in front of people. You know, tell them somebody who's going to invest in Sam Lee when he comes back and starts up Hyperverse again that failed for $1.9 billion. If they don't want to watch a 2-hour video of Danny giving you all the red flags, 3 years worth of research, and then you're going to come back and go, oh, well, you can't judge him on his history. Well, you can, and we are. And this is an illegal opportunity. So I'm just going to ask you guys to make sure you are subscribed. And also, seeing you did subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell because then you'll be notified as soon as I go live. And the other thing is, because you did that, I'm going to be so kind and I'm going to get your windows clean. And let's read another paragraph. Thank you, Sadie.
History of similar schemes, similar names and structures. For example, Hypercapital, Hyperfund have been associated with price scams. This may indicate a rebranded effort by the same or similar entities. Lack of regulatory oversight. No mention of regulatory compliance, licenses, or audits. Legitimate financial opportunities always emphasize regulatory adherence. Given these red flags, this opportunity carries significant risks and has numerous characteristics associated with fraudulent schemes. It's strongly recommended to avoid investing in this and consult a financial advisor or expert for further guidance.
So there you go, guys. Hey, look, thank you, everyone. I don't think I can do much more. But look, if you don't know how to use ChatGPT and you get a PowerPoint presentation just like that, you know, I'm literally, as I'm actually doing this in the background right now. First thing we want to make sure that Oz has is we want them to check out this. So I'm going to go right to Oz, and I'm going to where's my where is it? Oh my goodness, where is it? So we've got this nice shiny new website. Now, bear in mind that background image. If we went to, I think I've done this twice, but I just want to make sure you guys don't miss it. Is we're going to go to Woz, and you've got Woz. So Sam's development team must be the same company as We Are All Satoshi, because that's his new company, and this is theoretically Sam's old company that he still founded. Exactly the same background as this. So Sam must be producing the software, and he's asked his gurus to produce this new website. And obviously, we've just watched the PowerPoint presentation. So in the background here, Danny's literally going to open up a email, and he's going to go in here, and he's going to put the website address. He's putting Oz's email address in here, and he's going to attach that. Oops, where's that gone? 1 second, please, caller. Where is that gone? Oh, there it is. He's going to grab that PDF. Hold it. You can't see much. You're going to see a whole lot of stupid stuff in a minute. There we go. The PDF. And then I'm going to get the actual link to this video that we are watching at the moment, which I can probably do another way, which is going to be a bit quicker than making you guys watch this. It's going to be... Oh, no, we can't chat. Maybe we go, or maybe we just use my own blog. Sam's back. So I'm going to go to Oz. Sam's back. You'll love this one. So I'm just going to go to Oz. Sam Lee is back. See, and also put that in there, and then my job is done. And then I'll go check out that, and then we go send. Right, so that's Sam Lee, and Oz has been notified. So just out of curiosity, if you don't know who Oz is, he runs Behind MLM. And recently we've had some really good articles come out. But here, let's see if there's anything. The news today with Behind MLM, AI Quantified Review. I haven't seen that one. But how many scams do you want to participate in until you come to a website like this and see that there's scams that we don't even know, or I haven't even seen, promoted in here? You know, there's just scams. That's Joseph Height. I know that one. Skynet Systems is complaining about liquidity issues. So the Ponzi scheme's fallen over. You come through here and you find other scams that we know nothing on about. It just goes on and on. Deo is actually GS Partners rebranded. We've got CashFX. CashFX was one of the first scams I ever heard of. That was over 3 years ago now. and now they're starting to do legal stuff against them. So if you think you're going to get away with this, and you think you've got away with it, and you're living in a nice house, they will claw back the money from your assets that you have accumulated, even though you think you got away with it. And you can see that simply because legal stuff is happening with Cash FX. Look, guys, I can't do much more than warn you. I hope you've enjoyed the live today. It was an impromptu live when I'm not meant to be doing lives. I'm meant to be doing videos about drop shipping. Hope if you enjoyed the live, as I just said, I'm not going to repeat myself. I would like to know your comments. Put them in the chat room below. Tell me what you really think about Sam Lee. Do you think Sam Lee's got it? Do you think we've missed something? We've missed a genius? Love to hear your thoughts. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Hope you've enjoyed it. Enjoy your Saturday night. Enjoy your Sunday afternoon. Wherever you are on the planet, stay safe. Stop giving your USDT away to these scumbags who think they're entitled to fool you out of your money. I'm not biblical. I used to be a Jehovah's Witness, as I said, but there is a scripture in the Bible that comes to mind right now, and it says that fools are easily parted with their money, and it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Look that one up. So don't let money be, the love of money is the root of all evilness is another scripture. Nothing wrong with money, nothing wrong in investing in crypto, but when you're giving your money to people like Sam Lee, thinking that he's going to lead you to your financial future, he's going to give you a passive income, it's like telling people that they will live forever on a paradise earth, and all the righteous will inherit the earth, and all the unrighteous people will get destroyed at Armageddon. That was the lies I got told by the elders and the ministerial servants who used to gaslight me from a very young age, telling me that I was going to live forever on a paradise earth. And then when I stood up to them and I didn't live by the laws of the Jehovah's Witness organization, what did they do? They kicked me out. They shunned me. My 81-year-old mother does not have anything to do with me. She said to me, my last words to my mother that I can remember was, I love Jehovah more than you. And I said to my mother, Mum, I lost everything to this religion. She said, but you had a choice. And I said, no, I didn't. I was brought up in it. And I said, I could have died by suicide. And she said, at least you would have got a resurrection. So my mum would rather gamble my life with the fact that I would get resurrected onto a paradise earth than have a relationship with me without mentioning the religion. So she doesn't want a relationship with me unless I'm a Jehovah's Witness. So she shunned me. That whole organization has shunned many other people. In my immediate family, when I was 9 years of age, my stepfather, at the age of 36 years of age, died by suicide. I believe he couldn't live up to the expectations that religion put on him. My sister, who was 2 years older than me at that time, she was 11 years of age. From between 11 and 14, she went off the tracks. She turned into drug addiction. She was prostituting herself, heroin addict, as I said, bulimic, anorexic, all the things that you can think of. And she had 2 children, Sam and Ashley. When my sister, she was New Zealand's worst postnatal depression case. When she got to the age of 36 years of age, the same age of my stepfather, on the same day, she took her own life and died by suicide. She couldn't live up to the expectation of that religion. But we used to listen to people gaslight us and tell us a whole lot of lies. And when we stood up to them, they kicked us out. They kicked me out. We're going to make these people accountable. If you stand up to these people and you believe in them, if you believe in Sam Lee, if you believe in Tammy Jackson, if you believe in Kalpesh Patel, and you believe all these people who are striving after the passive income dream, and they're telling you that you are going to get that money, and you start quizzing them, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to kick you out. They're going to boot you out. You go into Zoom meetings now. I've got 120 Zoom meetings I could log into right now, waiting for people to come along and start up these meetings. As soon as you challenge them, they kick you out. You go into these Zoom meetings where they're giving you these passive opportunities, once in a lifetime, the best opportunity I've ever seen in my life. You've heard all the stories. They don't let you chat in the chat room. You can't turn your camera on. You can't email them because their email addresses bounce. They tell you to be patient. They tell you that you're a dream stealer. What message are you going to listen to of bullshit today, ladies and gentlemen? Wake up. Become entrepreneurial. Start doing something. Build a business. Build a clientele. Find a product. Find a service. Sell it make it, put a markup on it. Learn about markups. Or go get a job like a normal person. Crypto is a disruptor. It's been a disruptor. It's given people a lot of false hope. Yes, sure, there's a few people that made money, but so is buying lotto tickets. Go buy a lotto ticket. See if you win. You might as well do that. Look for opportunities if you can. Be true to yourself. Be true to your heart. Become a better version of yourself. Become a better version of yourself. Look for ways to be a better person. Do things for other people. Be kind. Listen to other people. If somebody's talking, stop talking about you. Ask them questions. Draw them out. Show an interest in other people. Go do something for the elderly people. Go mow the lawns of your next door neighbour. Go help someone who's struggling. Go take some scones around to somebody who would appreciate them. Have some simple qualities in life that, spend time with people. Be caring, be empathetic. Don't think that money is going to give you happiness. It won't. It destroys people. Yeah, get a job rather than believing you're a crazy. You can be a lazy bum and just make money. Hey, it's been good having you here. Thanks for the support in the chat room. That's another video when I shouldn't be doing a video, and I should be doing videos about dropshipping. Have a good evening, morning or night. That's Danny de Hek, the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. My goal, my mission is to save mum and dad investors from losing the family inheritance. Because those family are contacting me, telling me, how do I stop mum and dad? They won't listen to me. I said, tell them to watch one of my videos. See you in the next video, guys.